Why, hello! It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, I'm currently waiting for something to arrive in the mail that will, help with my microphone, so in the meantime, I'm recording with my phone, which I think records okay. So yeah, I'll be using this to do a Q&A today. I asked, you people for questions, and now I'm gonna answer them. What else did you expect? Let's start with the first. Are you single? It's a bit complicated at the moment. I don't want to go too deep into it, but yeah, that's basically it. Why did you start making videos? When I started making mainly opinionated videos, where I would speak, it was mainly a thing of, I just want to share my opinion. I just want to get my opinion out there. Because, everybody else says theirs. I want to share mine, It's that simple, really. What does the fox say? Hell, I don't know. To be honest, I never listened to that song. Can you do animations? No. Trust me, I've tried multiple times to make animations, whether I just wing it or I use, a sort of storyboard-like style, but I can't. I always get so bored and fed up with what I'm doing. I know I have to get through that, but yeah, that's basically it. Can water be wet? No. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? It's the same thing. If you didn't do art, what other thing would you do for a job? To be honest, I don't know. I guess I'd still be a waitress or something, because I have no other talents. And that's pretty sad to say, I know. Oh. What up the butt? This isn't a question. It is, but... God damn it, machine thing. You like to work with other artists? If you do, which artists would you want to work with? I do like to work with other artists, but, collaborations aren't really a thing that I do very often. Okay, next. Do you like green eggs and ham? No, I'm not gonna eat that shit. If you had $1 million, what would you spend it on? Definitely would buy myself more equipment. Better equipment, Spend a lot of it on my sister and on myself. I don't know, pay for my family to go on vacation? Probably. Follow-up question, do you like them here or there? I don't like them anywhere. Which do you work best with, traditional or digital? It really depends what I'm doing exactly. You do different things for whatever it is type of art you're doing. It mainly depends. If I'm gonna draw more detail, it's better to do it digitally for me. When's that roast video coming out? That is coming out when I get the thing for my microphone and when Emily has time, because lately she hasn't had a lot of time. What exactly would you say the genre of your channel is, and what is to expect more on your channel? I don't know what genre my channel would be classified as. Already I've been classified as, some kind of anti-SJW YouTuber, which, of course, is not true, because, anti-SJWs are just as fucking pathetic as actual SJWs themselves. But if you were to label me anything, it's either part of the art community or the skeptic community. And what is to expect more on your channel? I definitely want to make more opinionated videos, of course. Either doing something about art or something about whatever dumb topic that has been basically infused with politics, specifically leftist politics, or some sort of combination of the both, like with the Tumblr video, the Tumblr art video. But be patient with me, because videos come out very slowly. Also, are goats your favorite animals? If so, why? Yes, they are. Reason why? Really, the only reason is because I like how funny they look. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Will art still be your main focus, or will that become a hobby side job? To be honest, I don't know. I don't even know where my life is going at the moment. Where do I see myself in 5 to 10 years? Hopefully happy. Hopefully married. I don't know. Hope. That's really it. Do you hope to garner a specific audience? I mean, I hope to garner civil adults, at least some of them. Do you worry about losing that relationship with your audience that some popular YouTubers occasionally lament over? Oh yeah, the whole thing of like, you do a specific type of content, and then you start doing other types of content and like your audience gets mad at you. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen with me. I really hope not. If it does, like, I honestly don't care, because if I ever feel at some point that I want to make other types of content, I hope you guys will respect that. Would you consider yourself a part of the animator community or other community? I'm definitely not part of the animator community, because, I don't animate. Like I said, art community or skeptic community, or some kind of weird combination of the both. Who would you think it would be cool to collaborate with, in or outside of said communities? Well, I think it'd be really cool to do a collaboration with Ella Grant someday, but that's really it. Are there any friends that you still have from your pre-Trump days? And how do you relate after downing the pill? Yeah, I still have friends. Mainly the reason why is because they're friends that didn't care much about politics or really didn't care about my said politics, and even still don't care. Because, I mean, to think that some people actually ruin friendships all thanks to politics, like, that's ridiculous. Presume for the moment that your future husband travels back in time for whatever reason and you found him out. Would you let him return to the future to be with your future self, or would you let him stay so that you could double the husbando in the present until his past self inevitably has to leave so that a paradox doesn't cause unnecessary chaos? I mean, how old are we talking that this future husband is? Because if he's way too old, then, I mean, by all means, go back to the future. To be perfectly honest, I don't think I'm in the need of, like, a partner at the moment. I don't feel too demanding of one, and whenever I was in a relationship, I wasn't always the very affectionate type, or the type that, like, always wants to text you back and talk to you. I need my own space, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm not the most loving girlfriend. What were your thoughts on the humongous controversy at the time compared to your thoughts on it now? Back then, I thought it was hilarious. Now, I still think it's hilarious. Mainly because of just how absurd it is. The guy makes a dad joke and she loses her fucking shit. What was her name? Fucking Zarna Joshi or something like that? She's insane. What are your tastes in food like? I mainly like, I'll basically eat anything that's, like, covered in marinara sauce. So basically pasta. I love Italian food. What's your favorite color? It's either green or pink. Who are your artistic inspirations? Like, I'm trying to remember here, because, to be honest, when it comes to artistic inspiration, I don't really have any in mind. And the ones that I do have in mind, I forget. I forget who they are. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna skip that for now, because I can't think of any. How did you first get into digital art? Where did you first learn, and how long have you been drawing now? It's gonna be about 7 or 8 years since I've, like, drawn in total. And as in getting into digital art, the first time I got into digital art, it was messing with my phone. I got, like, some sort of drawing app, coloring, whatever app, and I started, like, doing my art on there until I got my tablet. And I'm so glad that I got my tablet, because I don't want to go back. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you regret making this Discord? About an 8. Where did you come up with the name Miss ZZ? What did the first interpretation of your goat sona look like? The name Miss ZZ is mainly, like, it basically is what stuck with me from my old Invader Zim days. My full name is Xena, if you guys don't know. Okay? It's Xena. That's what I call myself. Like I said, it was from the Invader Zim days where everybody had to, like, it either had to be a name with a Z, or it had to be a name that was only 3 or 4 letters long, and that's basically how the whole fandom worked. The first interpretation of my goat sona, she basically had the same clothing. It was just a matter of fact that, like, I drew her glasses differently, and I drew the hair differently. Because, where's Old Man Jenkins? Heck, I don't know. How big of a gay do you have? I'd say about maybe I don't know, 1.5 gallons gay? Have you ever felt like the screaming, burning, endless mountains of flesh, gore, and vice versa are about 75% every 2 weeks? I don't... What? You confuse me with this question, sir. Where do you get your ideas for your characters? It's mainly inspiration from, like, other characters and music, whatever it is that I'm doing. And then I just get an idea in my head, you know? What do you listen, watch to when you're drawing? My big old playlist that I assembled on YouTube, which is mainly just a mix of, I don't know, anything from rock to pop, electronica, whatever it is, instrumental. But a lot of it is mainly, like, from what I noticed, it's always very fast-paced music. Favorite tune? At the moment, I would have to say my favorite song would have to be, I guess in total, the Legally Blonde soundtrack, the musical version. Favorite thing to say? Honestly. I noticed myself saying that a lot. Loli, traps, or Neko? It's either between traps or Neko. Not very interested in the whole little girl look. How is it in Mexico? In my experience, it's awful. It's terrible. I don't like it. The economy there sucks. As a Mexican goat, how do you feel about the chupacabra? Not my favorite folk legend. The weeping woman definitely wins over this guy. But, I mean, he's an okay legend. Do you like Pop-Tart sandwiches? That sounds fucking disgusting. Do you prefer regular fries or sweet potato fries? Regular fries. Not really into the sweet potato fry. Mustard or ketchup? Ketchup, definitely. If two guys were on the moon and one of them killed the other with a rock, would it be fucked up or what? God damn it. I'm trying to think of a damn pun, but I can't think of any. Is pee stored in the balls? I mean, I can't think of any other way it would work. Where do babies come from? I mean, they come from the stork, remember? You don't remember that tale where your parents tell you that you came from you came from the stork and they dropped you off in a blanket? I got 2 questions and a half. What made you start drawing and how long have you been drawing? How long have I been drawing? Answered that already. What made me start drawing? It was mainly reading Bleedman's comics. I really liked all the detail and work that he put into him, and that inspired me. What part of Mexico are you from? I'm originally not from Mexico. I was born in the States. How do you feel about people who have different opinions than yours? Political, art, etc. Why should I care? It's their opinion, you know? Everybody's got a different opinion, so why do I care? What influenced your style, and how do I get better at drawing? Style influences was definitely... The 2 biggest ones was definitely Bleedman and Invader Zim. And how to get better at drawing? Honestly, just practice. That's like the only advice I can give. Vivzy Pop challenges you to a duel. How does the challenge party choose to defend their honor? I will defend myself with criticism. Because, you know, she likes to back off that shit. Would you marry me? I mean, if you promise a lot of money and I never have to work again in my life, sure. Is my mother the big gay? Yes. When is your birthday and what should we get you? Birthday is February 27th, and what you should get me? A lot of money. Donate to my Ko-fi, please. How do I become inoffensive? Just follow the liberal crowd. I'm sure that they'll accept you. You know, unless you're a man. You have to keep sort of a edge on that. Oh, also if you're white. Jelly or peanut butter? Depends. But I guess most of the time, peanut butter. How tall are you? I honestly forget. I think I'm somewhere around 5'3" or 5'2". I'm a pretty short person. Have you ever gotten the chance to finish Cuphead? I did finish Cuphead a long time ago, actually. I think I had around 140% done. Is loss a funny meme? It's a hilarious meme. How did you find your art style? It was mainly just like switching back and forth between shows. It's like, oh, one day for a while I'm drawing like this show, or for a while I'm drawing like this show, and it sort of went on like that. Oh, something in my throat. Stockings or no? Jesus Christ, what is that? There's this long ringing going on. And people keep passing through the fucking door. God damn it. Stockings or no? Stockings are cute. If you enter a vacuum cleaner, then are you the vacuum cleaner? That's a very philosophical question that I'm not ready to answer. What species of goat are you? Goat. What YouTubers you don't like? I wouldn't say there isn't really any YouTubers I dislike. I mean, of course there are some that I dislike, but do I feel like naming them off? No. How do I get better at drawing? Practice. Okay, practice. That's all I can give you. What YouTuber would you like to collaborate with? Ella. Ella, please. Ella. Ella Trap Supreme Grant, please. What's your favorite song? I honestly don't have a favorite song. Like, it's very hard to choose with all the songs that I like. Why do I draw cute stuff? Why do you draw cute stuff? My guess is because you like cute stuff. What job do you have, my dude? It's like this short part-time job at a, I guess you could call it a restaurant. How do you want to die? The least painful way to die, I think, is in your sleep. I don't really know. Would you rather have strawberry milk or pizza for breakfast? Pizza. Do you know who Faust? Faust? Faustisse. I can't really say that. Do you know who she is? Yes, I do know who she is. Though, to be honest, I don't have much interest in her artwork. Something about it, like, is a bit weird for me. Do you like goat peen? Sure, I guess. Why are you so lenient with your admins and have them practically rage around kicking people for little to no reason? I'm not a very demanding or very leader-ish type of person. I'm so sorry. A message to all admins. Please give some sort of reason if you're going to kick somebody out, or at least talk to me first. What does my art style remind you of? To be frank, it doesn't really remind me of anything. It's like your own thing. If you'll accept that. When will you do the fan art showcase? At the end of every major video, my dude. So there will be one at the end of this one. Why do beggars use the brush paint tool for soft shading? Because they don't know any better. I mean, they're beginners. Which is why you gotta tell them that. Do you know how King Crimson works? No. Are you aware of how annoying your Discord friends are? No. I'm sorry. Why hasn't Ella added you as a friend on Discord? My guess is because she's busy. I mean, with with the con that's coming up, you know, and she's going over there and she's gonna be hanging out with Miss London and all that. And also, I don't think she's on Discord very much, is she? What's a good programmer for beginners with those that have no money? I mean, the three that are off of the top of my head are Fire Alpaca, GIMP, and Medibang, which are all completely free. I mean, they have a few ads on them, but it's worth it for a free art program, don't you think? And then you can always reside to Paint. I know it's not the best art program, but you can still use it. How do I shooting web? Like, how do you shoot web? Well, my first suggestion is get bit by a fucking spider. And then you can develop Spider-Man powers. Why are your videos trash? I'm sorry. When will you start a Laugh You Lose challenge and open a subreddit so people can submit their funny videos? I'll start doing them when I become as popular as PewDiePie. When do you make speed paints? Is it just for views? I make them whenever I feel like I drew something that's worth viewing. Can you flex with art just like how Ricegum flexes with his Rolexes? I could try. Are you even that good at drawing? I mean, it's a subjective thing. If you think I'm good at it, well, great, thanks. I personally think I'm fine. I'm okay. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, your mom gay? Well, shit. What's the game that you play most often? The game I'm playing most right now is Left 4 Dead. I'll probably be using footage of it for this video because I can't be bothered to, like, draw a bunch of speed draws. How much hate do you get daily? It's mainly all thanks to that fucking Tumblr art video, but the amount of hate that I'm getting isn't, like, as bad as some people make it out. It's just those few comments that I do get are very bad, But overall, it's not like a huge fucking floodgate. Is life worth living? Yes. Welcome to the Salty Splatoon. I ate breakfast at night. How tough are you? Okay, Salty Splatoon, I will let you know. Okay, I will let you know that just a while back, it took me only, I would guess, 2 minutes to open this one jar that nobody else in the house could open, alright? What does 99.99 no jam? I don't know what that is. Are you planning on any upcoming videos? Wait, are there any upcoming videos you plan on making? Yes, there are 2 that I have written scripts for, and there's like another one that I sort of like have to talk to another YouTuber to do. And I'm not just talking about Emily with the roast video. There's actually this other one that I sort of plan on doing, but that's gonna be kept a secret for now. But yeah, that's basically it. And from what I see, that's basically all the questions. So yeah, thanks for sending in your questions. This has been fun, except for the fucking noise in the background. I'm so sorry about that. I hope you can forgive me. But now let's move on to the fan art. Favorite piece of fan art is definitely the one made by Darkspawn Fucker on Tumblr. And of course, it was a piece made to spite me and a bunch of other people that they disagreed with. But I still like it. I thought it was funny, and it was also memed to death on my server, so you know, I'm happy. Anyways, this has been all, so yeah, see you next time.